Welcome to this Style Before You Dig demonstration. In this video, we will run you through registration and lodging your inquiry through to receiving the utility plans. You will also be able to find individual help videos throughout our website by clicking the orange help icons at each section. To register, click the Register button from the DBYD homepage. Provide your name, and if this is a work inquiry, enter your company details. Next, enter your mailing address. For PO boxes, add the PO box number in the prefix field, then enter the suburb and postcode. For street addresses, the system will try to find matches. If it does, simply click on the correct option from the drop-down list. Utility owners may try to contact you about your inquiry in a number of ways. Please provide at least one contact phone number and an email address so that we can quickly send you confirmations of your inquiries. If you have a company name, please select your occupation and affiliation. Otherwise, select private resident and none. The username and password are the details you will use to log in to the online service. Most people use their email address as their username. When choosing your password, it must be at least 6 characters long and contain both letters and numerals. We ask a security question as a privacy precaution. We suggest picking an answer that only you will know. For example, you could set first pet's name as Dot. You can choose to subscribe to our newsletter service here. This subscription status can be changed at any time. Check the box to agree to our terms and conditions. You will be required to confirm that you are a legitimate user with the reCAPTCHA box, and then you can click on Sign Up to complete your registration. You will now be sent a registration email with a validation link that needs to be clicked before you can start lodging inquiries. This link will redirect you to our website so you can log in. After clicking the red Login button, enter your username and password. Then check the Terms of Use box and click Login. Click on the New Inquiry button to begin lodging a request. You will need to enter your activity details and location. The first step is to select whether your inquiry is for design or excavation purposes. Next, select the activity from the drop-down list. Select your job's proposed start and completion dates. If you have a job name or number, you can enter that as a user reference. Select who the work is on behalf of and whether the work is in private property, the road reserve, or both areas. If street work is involved, select the relevant street sections below. Click on Next to confirm that the information you have provided is accurate. This will allow you to continue to the location screen. To bring up the map using an address, use the street search type. Enter the address, then click Search. A map should load up on the right-hand side. If you are searching by grid reference, select the state, then the directory, then enter the grid reference. If you are looking for a site on or near an intersection, use the intersection search by entering in the 2 street names. If you have coordinates, use the XY search. Type in the longitude and latitude. Select the correct projection datum and click Search. Use the pan and zoom features on the left of the map to move the map to the correct position if you need to. Then, use the line, polygon, or circle tools to select the site. For the circle tool, click once in the center of the site and drag the circle out to the correct size. With the line and polygon options, click once to begin the drawing, then click once on each corner as you trace around the site. Double-click at the last point to complete the drawing. There are other map features which allow you to change the underlying map type, measure distances, and edit the map selection you have made as well. Now that you have drawn your dig site, you will need to confirm that the address written here matches your site. If you searched by XY coordinates, or panned on the map to a different location to your search address, you will need to enter the address manually. In the notes, you can add reference pole numbers or landmark names, coordinates, or any other information you need to convey to the utilities about the location or the proposed activity. Now you may submit the request, after confirming this is a legitimate request with the reCAPTCHA box. Registered asset owners will now be prompted to respond to your request for information on your dig site. The next page will provide you with your Dial Before You Dig job number, a summary of the inquiry details, and a list of the utilities in the area with their contact details. You will be emailed a copy of this for your records, and the inquiry will now show up in your inquiry history. Going back to your home screen, the job will now be listed under the History section. The most recent jobs will be shown on a list here, and older jobs can be found by clicking this button. After lodging each inquiry, you will be sent a confirmation email, which will have an attachment showing the job details for your records. It will look something like this. Within 2 business days of lodging your inquiry, you will begin receiving plan responses from the notified utilities. Let's look at this Telstra one as an example. Their email contains a summary and extra information, such as a duty of care, map legend, and list of accredited locators, as well as the plans. Different utilities will provide different information, so be sure to read them all carefully. For example, some, such as gas and electricity providers, may require you to obtain permits. If any utilities take over 2 working days to respond, you can follow up with them directly using the contact details on your job confirmation.